Okay, so this is the new technology that's coming out that allows you to get an aerial of an area. So see how far this goes? This goes all the way down, through here. And this is a new development. So at the moment, you can take this and click on a model and see what's up with the model. So you can look at the dollhouse. You can look at the floor plan. You can experience it like you flew in to look at the property before you buy. So this is great for if you have a relocation demographic. People that are flying in, snowbirds to Florida, retirees to Arizona and Vegas, investors, from China or Canada, they get a feel for this by both the aerial and the aerial. Like this is just the beginning of this, but we can do something like this, where you have a whole bunch of things that you can add. You're not restricted to just to have the 3D tour. You can have video here, and 360. You can do the 360. Kind of media. You can have a playing video.
Ross is here, everybody. Ross Stevenson is the G.
So you have stuff like this here, and so it tells a story, kind of thing. You can have a call to action. So a book now takes you to the website. So this is a lot of interactivity that can be done. So you can have things about the country club, things about maybe the beach over here, that you can do. And what else is nice is that you have stuff like this, is that you can do things like this, like the super high aerial view, and you can put these markers. Like, so let's say that you're like, let's say this is all, this whole from this tip, from this pass all the way to the end over here. Let's say this is all a gated community that only certain people can get into, and you want to dominate this market. What you can do is we can put in these things, right, where you go low and high, and you can see things. We could put markers all the way through. Each building can have their own marker, and then when you go there, you then see all the models. You see, like, maybe there's a button right here where you have a market report for these condos and what happens, or a video that talks about it. There's a lot that you can do with this kind of media, and this is brand new. There's a marketing technique that so the marketing technique is this. If you create a website like we showed on that on this, one second, like this, right? Let's say this is a community, and you have this here, right? And it's, the page is keyworded, and it's a to where it's ranking on the search engines for this particular Cap Maison, St. Lucia, and then you have videos, and you have stuff, and it talks about the area, and then it has listings, and then it has the open houses with text above here saying can't make the open house. No worries. Click on the properties that are currently available that you can have a virtual open house and look at anywhere in the world. And so you have these things, right, that show here, and then you've got the demographics, the local schools, market stats, stuff like that. That the remote buyer, the relocator, the retiree that is coming to a market is going to get a lot more of a feeling. They're going to feel this place before they even get there. And these virtual tours, these 3D tours. Oh yeah. So look at this. I didn't even notice this. Okay, so here's a place of interest that if you go here, this is a restaurant, right? So you can go and experience the place more. Oops. Oh, so they don't have. Well, anyway, you can turn this into a scan if you want. So the thing is that you can create a page that makes it to where you can totally dominate a market. So it's just a great way. And so now look at it this way. So now let's say you're the agent and you've got this set up where this isn't a gated area or an area that it's hard to get to. Your competitors won't know how to do this technology to get the aerial, to get this plotted, and then you take this section and you embed it onto a page like this on your website, and we'll help you SEO it and all that, so that way you're showing up. Well, then you do something like this where you get you put in like down below this, you put what's for sale and what you've sold, and you have something like this like below that section, and then you can you show off what things you've sold, and that can even in that development. So basically they'll get the impression that hey, if you're looking to list your home, first of all, this cluster of content is on the first page of Google. Second, the kind of marketing that you have is second to none, and it's a thing where you should be able to list more clients, and as you list, this community page just gets better and better. So it's just one of those things that so let's walk through it, right? So you have like the condo unit or like the thing up top here with all the solds, all the for sale, the points of interest, like this weddings venue here, so it's something that you can show off, farmers market, the whole area, and then below it you have the rather than this stuff, you have like for sale, solds, and then 24/7 open houses where they can get things dialed in better. So sorry, we're cleaning this up so that it doesn't look so messy. The resolution doesn't look good, so we're cleaning up this page. So then you just look like you own the market. And then if you get let's say you have a broker, you're with a brokerage that, let's say that they have agents that are, or that you've had solds in this area, right? For the brokerage, you can put those in, with the broker's permission. And now you've got it to where, anyone that wants to come to this development, let's just pretend this is a gated community development, right? You can't get into, so, buyers have to have an agent to look at it. Well, this is just a great lead capture for them to be able to come in here and look at everything, get a feel for the community, that kind of stuff. So yeah, see, like these things here are tours of the area, and then here is these are three. So different. So long story short, this is what you can do to dominate a market. So let's say you have a condo building or a gated community, or a finger. In Florida there's things called fingers, which is land surrounded by three sides of water, and it's like normally it's like high-end property. You're able to market in to that group as you sell. You can then market to remote buyers and to property owners that you can do stuff like this. So this is a huge thing. This is the new age of marketing, and you're going to be able to by getting this dialed in, you're going to be able to, market in ways that your competitors, it's going to take them so long to figure out. And if you buy so much from us, we'll give you exclusivity in your area for the first year. So that way, if for some of you that have been with us for 5-10 years, you know us. So if you buy so much, we'll then give you exclusivity for as long as we're a client, or you're a client. But basically, this is something that you can get a jump on, and it will make you money. I mean, there's nothing else out there that you're going to buy that's going to make you money like this and have you standing out in the market as the leader in internet marketing. So, so this is for real estate. So I'm going to make another one in just a second.